My name is Ben Bost. I served in the United States Navy. I got my training in the Great Lakes, and then they sent us to the South Pacific, set up in Hollandia, New Guinea. We were supposed to go into action, and anchor engine wouldn't work, and so we sent the LSM 318 ahead of us. Ours was 316, and they were sunk in the first action they went into, and then we came in next to replace them. We arrived in Lady Harbor December the 7th, 1944. Just a bunch of young boys. A lot of them said they enjoyed that action the first day. Everything was firing guns and dropping bombs and sinking ships, and someone said it's music to my ears. It wasn't long till we was tired of music. And they loaded us up. It's about 12 ships. We tried to slip in at night, tried to get back out before daylight. But this time we lost the ship beside of us, the USS Reed. Lost about 150 men and went to the bottom in about 4 minutes. And some of those ships sink, and the boys, they're in there and they're beating on the walls, wanting out. But they're so deep that nobody could get to them. That was the scariest thing I ever saw, was when that plane come over and hit that ship. I was told one of the men that was on the ship that 2 bombs hit it near the bow, but it rolled over on its side and went under. And there was guys that was coming over, and they jumped off of the bow, and I thought maybe it would take it to suck them under, but it evidently didn't. And then we was all still going on in the convoy, and I saw boys floating around in the water. Someone come over the radio and said, "Can we get permission to pick them up?" I thought that was sort of a dumb message. There's people lost, but nobody on our ship was injured. We was tickled we made it in. Scary time, because we was all just kids, 18 years old. It was new to us, war. They said we had the opportunity to go ashore and leave the ship, but we chose to go out to sea, and the Japanese found us. 3 planes come in on us, and first one came down on us, firing 6 machine guns, and we were firing at him with guns that we'd never fired before, and was learning how to shoot them. So we didn't do a lot of damage, and they didn't hit us. The bullets didn't hit the ship except for one bullet. It's hard to believe anybody would believe that, but nobody was injured, and we made it into the harbor with no loss of life. It was a scary time. Actually, there was enough firepower for a single big ship, but we escaped it. We'd been out for so many hours without food and water, and we was nervous and tired. And I looked up on a mountain top, and there was an American flag up there, and that really looked good to us, and it'll almost make you cry. And we knew we'd be protected, so we dropped anchor and went to sleep. And that was our first action. As people replaced the boys that got shot, well, when they'd come over there, everybody would have a real strong tan, but the new guys was pale. We could tell the new ones on the tanks and all. One tank crew had a beautiful parrot. I was determined I was going to have that parrot. And we had been to a Marine base and got some thin shirts. It's real hot over there. And I went around to different guys till I got 5 shirts. There's 5 crews in the tank crew. And I got each one of them a shirt, and they let me have the parrot. MacArthur would never tell anybody anything what we were going to do until you went out to sea, and it's in the fast boat. And everybody was going to Okinawa. We thought we was going too, but a fast boat come out and give us orders to go take another island. We had three B-25s, but those 3 come into machine gun fire, flew right into it, strafed them, come right around and did it again, until there wasn't nobody, until they knocked out all the firepower, and then we landed the troops. But they did some brave things. Out of those 3, we lost one plane. But they would fly right into that fire. You see the machine gun fire coming right into the plane. It's some scary stuff. Boys did things that they're just all young guys. And they did what they're supposed to do. They'd been killed to 40%. We'd lost 40%. And we was planning to hit Tokyo. In the meantime, the big bomb took care of that. And after that, we visited Tokyo and took a lot of troops with us. A lot of those islands had tunnels in them, and the Japanese would hide in them and roll a gun out and shoot at you and then put the gun back in there. We called Air Force and they shook the whole island, and we didn't have no more gunfire from off the island. After we visited Tokyo 2 times, went through a terrible typhoon, and that was a scary time. We headed for Hawaii, and I was in Hawaii on my birthday, 20th birthday. But we were really family, because you don't want nobody to hurt your buddies. We tried to protect each other. You miss them all because you spend all that time together, and it's a different lifestyle, and you got to forget that and come home and get back in the groove, and it's not easy. So I've lost everybody. There's 50 some of us. And our main goal was to finish this thing up and come home. We did what we went for. We lost a lot of men. It still troubles me the boys were left on the bottom. That might be the reason I'm still here. I got a story to tell. And I feel like that the Lord wants me to tell it.